How are we doing? What a Q&A I'm going to do now. Yes, a Q&A, but it's not a normal Q&A. I'm going to do it answering the questions what are quite deep. Maybe deep or important questions. So normally you do a quick Q&A and you get questions, who's your favourite player, who would you like to play with? Well, we're doing none of that. We're going to have an in-depth, honest Q&A. And also, I'm in the garden, so we're doing a giveaway for the simulator. And I won't lie to you now, next week, a Skytrack. Yes, I think they're about £2,000. They're up here now. I'm giving away that as well. I've got to move the net, and I want to put it, hear me out here, stay with me, stay with me. I want to put it there, have my projector there, light up there, and it'll just be a bit less noisier. Right, let's get into this Q&A because it's going to be, I won't say difficult, but it's going to be honest. Sorry, I should explain, the questions have come from YouTube community and Facebook. Now the Facebook page is getting a bit of bad press because there's 11,000 people on the Facebook page, and deep down there's probably 5,000 golf mates and 6,000 I don't know who they are. But back to the questions. Right, I've just come inside for a minute while the kettle's boiling, so if you're wondering why I look like Ray Charles, don't worry about it. My glasses are upstairs and these are my prescription sunglasses and they're not broke, so I've got to use these. Right, first question, I'll bang it up, from Matthew Slater. When you started the channel as what seemed to be just a laugh with mates and have made a huge community of golf mates, how do you cope with the pressure of trying to keep the goal of not selling out like so many others? And do you realise you have helped so many people to love the game of golf again? Selling out, well, I was panicking about the sponsorship with Orca, but trust me now, I'm glad about that. It weren't a sellout because, take them off, I feel rude. Yeah, weren't a sellout because I don't have to push them, don't have to do anything. And the fitting were good because I learned a lot, so don't class myself as that. Other people selling out, I don't know if they have or haven't. I think when you learn and you're doing it full time, you need a bit of help. So Orca Golf, and if I can get one more sponsorship, will cover Joe's wages. Now Joe is starting at end of May. Even if we're in lockdown on June, all of June, Joe is still starting and he'll still get paid because I think I've got his wages nearly covered if I can get one more sponsor for Joe. So if it weren't for Orca, they couldn't help the channel because Joe's gonna make the channel go better. So that answers that one. And did I ever think the Golf Mates community would be what it is? No, because deep down, only I know what the Golf Mates have done for each other, what don't get publicised because it's private and it doesn't need to get publicised. But I'll say this, people have got through divorces with the help of Golf Mates. They've all chipped in to take people away who've been down at dumps. People have got mental problems, and we've got somebody who deals with people who have mental problems. So if I get an email saying, oh, I'm down and all this, I say, yeah, 1 minute, and I pass this name and a number or email to this lad, and there's a good golf mate, and he's like our designated people who've got suffering from mental health, and he sorts them out and gets them all going chitty chatting, gets them back in the community. So did I think it's like that? No. So this is Corinne Banks from Facebook. Now I'll bang her page up now because she's gone out of her way for giving me a question. She has a YouTube channel and I'll put a link in the description. What plans do you have for the channel when we get back from the lockdown? Do you have any major plans to overhaul the content and try different things to involve the channel? No. Opposite, Corinne, opposite. I want to do some travel for myself, but I've always done that, but I want to do it in a miles better standard because I've got Joe with me and I can. But I'm going back to old school, so the channel will be course vlogs with Josh, OMP, Mr. Barlow and me. Dave the Pro, he'll be getting out playing. Phil Archer's going to be on the channel a lot more. He's loved it and he's going to come on and do a lot more. I'm going to get Alex from Orca. I'm going to have a couple of matches with him because he's got a good personality. But the channel's going backwards. What I mean by backwards, it's going back to its roots. I know there's another question coming shortly, so I'm going to change, I'll leave it as there and I'll move on to the next question. Right, I said they're going to be cheeky, these ones, so here we go. We've got John Town. Liam, are you doing okay for YouTube money? Bit personal, but you seem to be a bit worried lately, but I have guess that with all of us watching more old videos, that will income stream should be holding up. Look after the young lady of yours and the rest of the family, of course. Right, I try not to talk about money, because in the summer we're making good money. No, forget it. But it's a bit about selling out, so I'd like to just say it straight. So that Trust golf balls, I have never heard of them. They said, Luke, will you do some videos? And I said, right, it'll be X amount, and they agreed to it, and I thought to myself, do you know what? The GOLFMATES are getting a product, what they didn't know about, if they want to buy it, 20% cheaper. So I think they were 20 quid to 30 quid, I think, don't quote me. So I'm happy with that, showing them these golf balls, and they are sound. I've always said it, all golf balls are the same. When they're a bit soft, we will not know the difference in my eyes. So that's helped me this month, so boom. Obviously, it's not in there, it's another question. I've answered it on Facebook, we're about the travel company. That's just stopped, just forget that. That'll go again. When that is, I don't know, but that was an investment of mine, so I'm just gonna wait. Investments go up and down, there's nothing you can do, is there? I think we should go outside. Get the shades on, come on with me. I'll show you what I've got to do. Oh God, there's one on my list. Custards at Mum's, I'm going there shortly. This was that swing room. Like I said, it were brilliant. But, and I mean, Kirsty's going to go mad, I've showed you this. But there was no room for a camera there. But swinging and all that, it were fine. Happy days. Anyway, the giveaway for the Optus shot, which is there, I'm going to film tomorrow. Also, the lad who won the balls, there, they're in that box, all ready. Jesse's autographed them for you. Also, my old night driver and the Golf Vlogs UK GOLFMATES wedge, 60 degrees, going to New York. Right, outside, more questions. Right, another question on Facebook, last one. Any update on new merchandise? That's from Chris Flint. Yes. It'll be coming soon. I'm just trying to sort of design and stuff like that, but it will be coming soon. But as merchandise goes, it is going to be the best any YouTuber, golf YouTuber, I've put out there. The reason I know that is the reason I know where it's coming from, and I'll get more into that shortly. Right, got a question off my mate here. Right, I'm going to chuck his page up. It's Rob Potter Golf, YouTuber, used to be a tester. He's hit 3,000 subscribers, so give Rob a follow. Hiya buddy, as you know, I've just hit 3,000 subscribers, and I wondered, in the 3 years you've been doing this, what mistakes have you made along the way and learned from? I'd be interested to know so I don't make those mistakes. Love to you and the family. Right, Rob, love him to bits. Rob is a character. If I've got one criticism for Rob, it is why use one word when 400 will do. But, great question, mistakes. Oh, I've made some clangers, massively. What can I go through them? I made a massive mistake changing a bit of the channel. What I mean by that, I got a few emails about trying to get American followers, and I just changed things, did a couple of videos for try and get American followers. A big mistake. It's a bit like to Corin's question earlier on about going back to my roots. Big mistake. Changing the name of the channel. Big mistake. I've cocked up loads. I do need to get rid of the UK, so my channel, I'm going to be straight. It's either going to go back to, well, I've got 3 things, so I'm going to put a poll up. I need a thing. It's just for search really, so the channel's about golf mates, innit? So I'm either going to call the channel Golf Vlogs or Golf Mates, but do a space in front of the mate, so it's a search. Otherwise, Golf Mates, all in one word, is not searchable. Or Golf with Liam, but then I just thought that takes away the thingy. Ethos of the channel, no one's important. So that's a mistake. Next mistake is branding. I've changed my logo a couple of times and cocked up again. So I won't lie to you, with your permission, I've still got a load of stock but I refuse to sell because I knew this has been coming for months. I want to change the logo to some of what fits the channel. Now I'm going to put all these up here now, and with the handshake I just think them massively puts the channel in a picture. It just paints a picture what we're about, golf mates. So golf and shaking hands, friends, friendship in golf. So that's a big mistake. Rob, is branding. Get your name right and stick with it. I'm just swapping and changing like he goes for a wee on Jesse's toys. Do you know what I mean? So Rob, there's big mistakes. Yeah, chasing the American followers, so I'm just going to be, let that go, just going to be me, nothing else. Also the videos are going to be like vlogs with Pat, Mr. Barlow, bring a few new people in, obviously Josh, Phil Archer, and do a bit of travelling. That's what the channel's always been about. There's going to be still the odd wacky video, but that's only, I probably could do more wacky videos what I want to do, because I've got Joe with me. Scotty Turner, Liam, can you remember the best putt has been made by you and why? Absolutely. I know I've made in some single matches and societies or matches, massive putts, but there's one putt massively I always remember it, and OMP will back me up. So me and OMP used playing the team matches at CAMCORDER for 2 years, and we never lost. But then one year near the end, when I was starting the YouTube, and Pat had enough of doing these team matches on a Wednesday, I don't know if you can see him, we see me there, yeah, we were playing Sale away. Always remember it. We were 5 down after 9, and Pat said to me, I were playing crap, Pat were just about doing average, and Pat said to me, well Liam, look how we're going out here, look how we're going out. What a swan song. Getting absolutely battered, we're probably going to end up with a dog licence. Well, I don't know what he said to me, but I had about 3 birdies and Pat had a birdie, and we won, seriously, 4 or 5 holes on the bounce. We got it to all square, and people who play at Sale, I think it's the 16th or 15th, it's like a stroke 3 after the stroke 1. It's a slight dog leg left. I hit like a 3-wood into the trees. I had like 195 in, I had to keep it low and bend it around this big tree, and I said to Pat, I'm just going to go for it. So I went for this shot, got on the green, 30 foot. The other lads had a shot on us. I canned it for a birdie. Pat just come up to me and goes, that's us one up, their asses will fall out next few holes, we'll get this knocked out. Honestly, we won the next hole, and I think that were it, or we won one more hole and a half, and that were it, sayonara. We finished the game, and me and Pat played together for 2 years and never lost. God, I drew that one out, didn't I? Like I said, I've answered some questions here really truthful, which I don't know if it'll go down well. Dominic O'Gara, does Liam have any plans to collaborate with any other YouTubers in the future? I'm not a fan of it. I'll hold my hand up. I don't know if I'm bright or dark here. Not a clue. I might do some with editing anyway. Yeah, I can't tell. YouTube collabs. There's always certain people I'm doing with, to be honest. It's not, I'd rather play with my mates. I would. So, I won't close the door on it, but it's not something I'm like, yeah, come on, let's do this, if that makes sense. I'd rather just go off with my own car to some mystery place. Sado. Right, this is a great supporter of the channel. Peter G. Emerson. Liam, what's the story behind how you met OMP, Mr. Barlow, eBay, and the rest of the gang? How did you all broach the subject of them being on camera? Right, get easy. So Mr. Barlow, years ago when I was a bit of a clubber, going out with my best friend Mick, he used to be in the clubs, and he's a little bit older than us, and he was half a daily, buying champagne for the women and all that, and I used to think he was a proper bell end. And went on a stag do once with him, and he was coming all like, oh, believe this. That was it, fell in love with him, funniest bloke in the world. And we got him started playing golf with me. I joined Charlton, he joined 4 months after. I started playing well, and my dad and OMP used to sit in the corner like them people at a Sesame Street, Waldorf and Stabler. And my dad then, before he had an operation, his voice was like, oi, come here, you bandit, what have you had today? And we just fell in love with him, so we had a few drinks with him, and that was us always starting playing. And the camera wise, oh, they're helping me out, but no, they love it. They love it just as much as anyone. They'll tell you they don't. Lies, utter lies, especially my dad. Don't be bringing that camera out. As soon as I turn it on, it's like Rob Potter. Why use one word when 400 will do? Did that answer the question? Right, we've got James Do from YouTube. When is the old man's fitting, and when will we get to see it? Well, I'm not that old, so I'm getting a driver fitting, and we're going to try and get me a wood. I've never been a 3-4 wood man, but obviously when the lockdown's over. But we're going to have a mid-handicapper coming down, because no, he's not pressured, it's been vice versa, he's pressured us. eBay Pete wants to come down and have a fitting, so I said to Alex, can we help him out, and I'll film it. So we are. eBay Pete's desperate. Here's a good one. It's an interesting question, this. It's from Adam Hawkins. Where, obviously he's asked a question to Carl on Facebook. When he does course vlogs, does he pay for the rounds at the golf courses, or do they give it in for free? 99% give it me for free, but I just ring up and say, look, I'm going to come on, I might do 18, I might just come on, squirt, play a few holes. You're going to get 20 to 40,000 people watching, it's free publicity, can I come on? And really, I should be charging them, do you know what I mean? Because it's my job, but that's how it is. And so, yeah, they're all very accommodating. Unless I ring up Bookdale, they'll probably tell me to do one. Do you know what I mean, chops and ladies and lassies? Right, here's one. See, this is a great question, because it's going to look like I'm plugging Orca when I'm not. Billy Major, that's who's won the golf balls actually. I'm sending them Monday. Would you recommend Orca irons? I've got Callaway Apex 2016. I've heard so many good things about Orca. Right, are Orca irons better than all these? To me, I would be lying to you if I said yeah they are. But was that fitting good, and am I really happy with them? Absolutely. You can see with my iron shots I've actually gutted, stopped playing. Do you know what I mean? Right, golf mates, I think we've done enough questions there. Hopefully you like the answers. Please join in about the logos, because it's important to me. That's why I've stopped selling merchandise for 6 months, because I'm just not happy with the logo. The logo's hard to print and all that, and to be fair, I weren't happy with the jumpers. I didn't want to, they were like popping up. So the stuff I've got coming is the bee's knees. It is the best you can get at virtually the same price. But when I say best you can get, it's best you can get. Can't give you too much information yet, but also it goes up to 5XL, so it'll fit anybody. Do you know what I mean? Golf mates, thanks for all the love. You've got a lot of honesty out of me there. I'm doing what I can for the channel. Tomorrow I'm having, if you're still watching, this is how it is. Obviously I'm moving all this around ready for tomorrow. It was Burndon Park. No, the name of the ground will be your name. Comment below and I will pick a number out or a name out, and that is what I'm going to call it. So let's say it's Peter Emerson there. Peter Emerson comments Peter Emerson, and I'll pull him out of the draw. My new ground will be called the Peter Emerson Suite or something like that. Right, I'm waffling. If you can like the video, you don't know what it does so much. And definitely comment. Do you disagree with some things I've said? Comment, I want feedback. Definitely about the name change, I want feedback. Also them logos, for me, one of them will be perfect, but I want your feedback, because some of you have bought merchandise last year and that, but I just think it's better for the brand. It's just, it means, what you see in them logos for me is everything about Golf Mates, but kind of want your permission. I want you know what I mean? Anyway, all the real Golf Mates who have not felt sleep or having a barbecue will keep watching this. So Golf Mates, stay safe. I do believe we'll be on the course soon. If not, we could be on your course named after you. Goodbye from me.